Stop paying $20 a month for ChatGPT Pro. Yes, why that plan is a bad deal. Pro, you get about 40 GPT-4o messages in every 3 hours. That's only few thousand tokens before you hit the limit. Now compare that to the API. $1 on API gives you up to 400,000 input tokens with GPT-4o, or even up to 200 million token if you use GPT-5 Nano. That means the same $20 could buy you millions of tokens instead of just handful of chats. Even better, the API is pay as you go. You don't get locked into a monthly fee. If you only spend $3 to $5 in a month, that's all you pay. Plus, you got the full control. I designed my own Java-style chat dashboard in Lovable, and then I connected it to OpenAI API through n8n. This way, I'm not stuck inside OpenAI's default interface. I can make my AI look cooler, feels faster, and even plug it to my own workflows and automation. So instead of renting ChatGPT from OpenAI, you now own your own AI command center, and this saves you over 80 to 90% compared to the Pro plan. In this video, I'll show you step by step how to build basically the front-end overview which I have created from Lovable. So these are the previous chats we had chat history basically. So as simple, this is chat interface, we write the query and also settings, and we have it in dark mode. We also can customize even more, but I like to keep it simple so it's easier. Okay. And also in the future, I will give an upgraded version of this dashboard with so much of features which will be valuable for us. Okay, that's about the front end. Moving on to the back end, is where we grab the big book, grab the incoming messages from Java's chat interface, and it will, I have created, in this case I have used the messenger model. We can also use AI agent to this build feature that also. Then we have our memory. In this case, the memory is not shared. This is okay for our casual conversation, but if you want to build up a conversation with memory, then AI agent will be the ideal choice. I have also added the calculator tool. So then if there's a mathematical interpretation need to be done from the user's query, then the calculator tool will be called. And also the think tool is added to give a much more logical answer, much more humanized answer, and it will send back the response generator from the AI agent back to the chat interface. From this one to a book. No, yeah, that's about the workflow. Now let's have a quick demo before we start building this workflow. Okay, in order for us to do it, it's already active here. I'll refresh it. Okay, it's active now. Execute the workflows. Yeah, it worked. My response first generated. None of the tools was called. The messages were straight away sent through the OpenAI node. Now let's ask another question. Well, it's something about something funny. Short, no quarters. Yeah, the response is generated now. Yeah, output the response. We'll see. Yeah, see, sir, nice poem. In a world of bits and bytes, where quarters will be out spells. It might seem like a distant stream, a bin that worked else. So here, that's a wonder of piece workflow that is exactly same as the OpenAI, only the difference is we are using the own interface, but the response is exactly the same as we are using the OpenAI API. Okay, now let's ask another question with something relevant to mathematics. What is the 20% of it? Yeah, let's see whether the calculator tool has been called. Yeah, okay. The 20% off, I just randomly typed it on figure out. Yeah, this is the answer. Yeah, we can even test it more. If we won't, we can. If we won't, we can do so much of questions, but basically this is about this. This is your own ChatGPT. I think that's our, and also in future, as the beginning, this the first version, I will come up with upgraded version with tool calling, but in audio files and in binary files, we can, if we want to add knowledge base to this, we can, any sort of customizations we can do with the time being. Let's move on. Let's build up this and gather knowledge and move on to the second versions in the future. Okay, now let's dive in and build this workflow as the dashboard all from scratch. Oh, and the one main thing, while I'm building this workflow, I'll be using agent now. So then we can add the memory and do the testing and see. Also, out of it, we have to first create front-end dashboard using the Lovable. For that, I have created a prompt. You can use it. It's in the resources. I have designed this prompt according to our preference, but if you want to change anything, you can feel feel free to do it, but I encourage you to first learn the core concept between on how to link their front end with the backend of n8n, and then you can customize their front end chat interface dashboard according to the way you want. So it's been created now. It might take a while. So once front end is created, I'll get back to you. No, yeah, it's been ready now, but we have so much of details which we don't want. I'll just take a screenshot of these and I'll tell Lovable to remove these fields. Yeah, it's been ready now, so it's so much cleaner for us to use. Okay, as the second step, I'll be using this to connect the bridge between the Lovable and the n8n webbook. For that, I have to go to n8n and get webbook trigger, change their HTTP method dashboard, is this again in their Lovable, and copy the respective URL from the webbook trigger and paste it over here. Okay, now it's been done. Let's post it and see. Okay, it has been also done. Now let's come back to the n8n and main this workflow active for the time being, and let's execute the workflow. And now our trigger is waiting. Let's right there. Okay, let's save it. Their asset has been gathered for our webbook queue. Yeah, so our data has been successfully gathered to our n8n. For the time being, let's pin this data so it will be much easier for us to do the further modification. Moving further, we'll connect our AI agent. Then we'll give the prompt as we can change this according to the way they want. The key part here is to how to figure out the building of this workflow there. Now let's connect our chat module for this. I have already set up my credentials, but told you earlier that we in the pro plan we are stick to the monthly 20 of this, whether we use it or not we have to pay. Or in this case we don't have to do it like it. By using their API we can pay for our usage. Now let's go and see how we can set up the credentials, create the API, and add funds to the OpenAI. For that we have to come to OpenAI platform, and once you have created the account there, you will come up to a screen like this. This is my project, so as here we come to the dashboard, so it's pretty straightforward. When we go to API keys, we can create a new API key, give a name to that, and create the secret key, and then API key will generate. We just have to copy and paste it over here. That's it. Then accounts has been linked together between the n8n, and also we have to add funds to this. In order for us to do that, we have to go to profile. In here, when we come to our profile, we can go to billing, and here's my usage. We can go to add credit from here. So that's pretty straightforward. You then beat your card, then this do it. From my experience, if you are like an average user, like $3 to $4 will be for a whole month. So yeah, that's about it. We connected that chat module. Now we have to give our memory for this here. That's a chat ID. So when a new chat is created, that new chat thread is created, a new chat type's ID will be created. So according to the ID only, every chat is being saved. Okay, it's been done now. We can calculate the tool. That's about it. Now let's run this and see. Yeah, it generates as a response. Now we have to connect the response to a book node. Yeah, before running this node, first we have to come to the book trigger node, and we have to change the response type to using response to a book node. Once we set that response type, we run this. Okay, now we are all set. We have to save this and make this active, and we are all set for the testing now. Now let's unpin the data. Scalability and okay, now here our trigger is. Yeah, now let's send a message and see whether it's working properly. Yeah. So workflow is delete between the n8n dashboard is success. Now we can ask and query once. I asked this question because whether I want to know if calculator's tool is working properly. Yeah, the calculator tool's access we call from the AI agent. Everything is working flawlessly. I think you better understanding about this workflow. So by having this type of your own dashboard, we'll give you more customizable features. We can add the features according to the way we want. This is how I wanted my chat interface to look like. But if you have any interest, you can build it from your own. But the core concept is same. We have to connect it with the AI agent, and that part to be remain same. If you want to download this prompt and along with the workflow, you can go to the description and download it for free. Thank you for staying, and till end of this video we meet again with another cool workflow.